And there's the big breaking news that's coming in. And a shocking news that's come in. There's the huge TRP scandal, this time in Kerala, where the Kerala police has now registered a case in the BARC rating manipulation scandal. And viewers, this is a complaint that had been submitted by 24 News Chief Editor R. Sri Nandan Nair to Chief Minister of Kerala. The Chief Minister had directed the Kerala DGP to conduct a detailed inquiry. I want to tell our viewers the Kerala police has now registered a case in connection with the alleged manipulation of BARC ratings. This FIR was filed by the Kochi Kalmasri police against Premnath, the senior manager at BARC and the owner of Reporter channel. This is the shocking information that's coming in. Also remember, as we're giving you this information, there were allegations that BARC senior manager's role is in the scandal. BARC manager took kickbacks, and kickbacks were taken to inflate fixed ratings and routed via crypto wallets. I want to go across to my colleague Niranjan, who's now joining us. Niranjan, the big news that we've seen, and not the first time. I remember earlier when we'd spoken about the role of BARC, how the complainant is a member of NBDF, National Broadcasters Digital Federation, that also met earlier. We condemned the action of BARC. Now the senior member of BARC against whom a case has been registered, this is extremely serious because we at Republic TV have been highlighting how landing pages are often taken, Niranjan, and how BARC is consistently trying to allegedly have a hand in TRP fixing.
Rhythm, this particular case is extremely serious, and we've been following it, in fact, for the last few days. At the NBDF, Arnab Goswami, our editor-in-chief, is also the founder-president of the NBDF, and we've been following it. Let me tell you a little bit. For all our viewers who are joining us on the broadcast, I'm going to break down this scandal for you. The real TRP scandal has broken out in Kerala, and accused number one is a senior manager of BARC. We have a copy of the FIR with us, and the FIR states that the accused number one is Premnath. Premnath is a senior manager at BARC who sits in Mumbai. So this is an extremely serious allegation that concerns the BARC headquarters in Mumbai. And in this particular case, the specific allegation is that a leading channel, so mark my words, Rhythm, a leading, so-called leading channel in Kerala paid kickbacks to this manager of BARC. His name is Premnath. He's sitting in Mumbai. And the complainant in this case is 24 News, is a member of NBDF, and they have shared some details with us of how this corruption happened. I think the member of 24 News is also joining us live.
Gopi Krishnan has joined us live, Niranjan.
Gopi Krishnan, Gopi, good evening. Gopi,
yeah.
Mr. Srikandan, good evening. Mr. Srikandan Nair of your group is the complainant. His name is also mentioned here as one of the complainant in the case. Can you tell us, what do you have in terms of proof? You have mentioned cryptocurrency. You have mentioned USDT. You have mentioned hundreds of crores. Now, your estimate is hundreds of crores were taken by the BARC employee over a period of time. What is the allegation, and what do you have to substantiate your allegation? Gopi Krishnan.
Yeah, good evening, Niranjan. First of all, thank you very much for Republic to take up this matter, this whole matter before the public. And we very much thank you for the support that Republic is giving for 24, for bringing this very grave matter, very serious matter to the public. As you rightly said, as you rightly quoted, we have given a complaint. Our Chief Editor, Mr. R. Srikandan Nair, has filed a case, a complaint to the Chief Minister of Kerala, Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan, and he has directed the State Chief Police to directly inquire the matter. And as part of this, a special investigation team has been set up. And on the preliminary inquiry of the police, it has been found that there are some facts. I should say that they have got some leads for the allegations that we have raised, that the BARC official was getting kickbacks for tampering the ratings. And after a preliminary inquiry done by the police, the state police, it has been found that there are some facts in our allegations, and an FIR has been put up by this Kalamasheri police station, where the first accused, as you pointed out, the first accused is, to my knowledge, Mr. Premnath, who is the first accused in the FIR. He is a senior official of the BARC. So we should take that point. The first accused is a senior official of the BARC, and his name is Premnath. So he is the first accused in the FIR.
Yeah.
I know, Mr. Niranjan, that you are having a copy of the FIR.
Yes, I have
So
a copy of the FIR.
Yeah, you can find that. You can see that the first accused is a BARC official. His name is Premnath.
Yes.
But one thing I want to correct, and we will never say that there are crores of the crores have been spent to get this rating tampered, but we have got some very clear indications. I must say very clear some indications that there has been some financial dealings between the channel owner and this BARC guy. And the second accused, he is leading a channel here. He is the managing director of the Reporter channel. His name is Mr. Anto Augustine. He is the second accused. And there are some unidentified persons who are also part of this FIR. So we very hopefully, very optimistically, we are looking forward for the results of the inquiry. We are sure, Mr. Niranjan, that we have given some right indications to get to properly to this issue. And we are very much hopeful that all the persons who are behind these discrepancies will be brought before justice. So we are very hopefully looking for the results of the inquiry. Yeah.
Gopi, one of the most striking aspects of this case from what we are picking up is that this channel, as per the allegations made, and I'm not naming the channel, this channel allegedly exchanged money or had an understanding with the BARC manager saying they would get a particular position. So let's assume, for any of our viewers joining us live, this is how the scandal allegedly works. The senior manager would exchange messages in which he would say, for example, if the channel's name is, let's say, Channel A, he would tell Channel A, next week you will get 20% ratings. And then, lo and behold, the next week that channel actually got 20% ratings to be the leader in that particular market. And there is reportedly messages exchanged is what we are hearing. And the landing pages that my colleague Rhythm was mentioning and you also spoke of, I have to tell our viewers about landing pages. So landing pages has become an excuse for broadcasters to show inflated ratings. So we are hearing from your complaint that this channel had an understanding with BARC to show that it is leader number 1 in your market, but it used landing pages to claim that it is because of landing pages that they were number 1. Is that correct? Can you tell our viewers a little bit about that, Gopi?
Yeah, you are absolutely right, Mr. Niranjan, but we should keep in mind that this is not just a single, one single case that is happening in Kerala. It is just happening in other states also.
Yes.
So this guy whom we suspect that we have ample evidence against this guy, Mr. Premnath, he was getting kickbacks. As your anchor was rightly pointing out, he was getting kickbacks, of course, from various channels, from various persons. We don't know who. So all these things should come out after an inquiry. We are looking forward for that. And the matter is, so it was the dealing, the financial dealing was in the form of a cryptocurrency, USDT. So there was a wallet, the trust. It was called a trust wallet, and we have got the communication. I must say it's a WhatsApp chat. We have got the WhatsApp chat screenshots. So asking the channel guy asking the BARC guy about their score. So in the every.
So this is before the rating. Before the rating came, he asked them.
Absolutely. So the rating comes at 11 a.m. every Thursday, as you know. So before the rating comes, the guy is asking the BARC guy, so what will be our score? That is the channel that he represents, the score of his channel that he represents. So the BARC guy, after saying, please wait, then he gives the number. So this will be your BARC rating next week. For example, when he says it is between 130 and 160, and the next week when the BARC list comes, it is absolutely the same figure. So which points clearly that there has been a negotiation, there has been a financial dealing, there has been an agreement between this channel guy and the BARC guy to make their points, and the information which is supposed to keep secret has been given to this the channel guy.
Yeah,
so that was what was happening. Yeah.
This is extremely concerning. I'll tell you why, Gopi. Also because you spoke about landing channels, I want to make a point. NBDF, which is News Broadcasters Digital Media Federation, it's NBDF. NBDF has expressed concern on this, and on landing pages we've been making a point to BARC for a very long time, because broadcasters who have money just buy landing pages and they claim they're number 1, but they're actually not, because channels who had 1%, 2% share today claim that they're number 1. It's pathetic. It's a fraud, right? So Are you saying that this channel used landing pages to claim that they are number one? What kind of landing pages did they have? Why don't you tell our viewers about this scandal? Gopi, how did you come across this scandal?
Yeah.
What did you find out?
Yeah, Niranjan, yes. Actually, as you rightly you were pointing out, they were cheating the viewers of the Kerala, not just their competitors, not just their the other channels. They were actually cheating the real viewers of Kerala by just citing that they have a landing page. So the landing page in a single network which comes around a very minimal number of viewers. So, and they were claiming that by showing that landing page, they were claiming that we are high on the ratings just because, and one reason they pointed out is a landing page, which is not sensible at all, because the landing page which this channel was having was on a single network, and that too comes to a very small group. So it is.
So you're saying there was a 20 small, very small, 20,000 people or something.
Yeah.
We were told 20,000 homes. Is that correct?
Very small. Absolutely, just 20,000 or 30, 20, 25,000 group of people, the community. It was a small group, and this channel, which had the landing page on that single network, was claiming that we are number one. So if anybody raises any doubts, any suspect, if they suspect on their ratings, they would say that we are on the landing page. So people generally will think that they have the landing page. They are making even the YouTube viewers, they have the discrepancies they have done in the YouTube because by this phone farming method. So we had a great suspicion about how they are getting they are coming to the forefront when we have on the perspective rate we are leading in Kerala, because to each and every Malayali, if you ask about the favorite channel, they would definitely they would name 24 with other channels. Okay, that was the situation here. So we made a thorough inquiry. We had our people who had gone deep into it, and we have understood that there has been some illegal relation that was going on between this BARC guy and the channel owner, and that has come out. And we are looking forward very closely, very optimistically on this the investigations that is being done by the Kerala police. And we are sure, Niranjan, we are very hopeful that one day all these things will come out before the public. And I once again like to thank you, the Republic, for getting all this matter before the public. And I view this as a very open support for the work, the work that Report 24 has done.
Thank you for joining us, Gopi. Rhythm, I think this is an extremely serious charge. Now that an FIR has been filed, this is the real TRP scandal, Rhythm.
Yes.
When you have a senior manager at BARC being named in the FIR as accused number one, the story is going to get bigger. Landing pages under scrutiny. The entire BARC ratings mechanism, Rhythm, comes under scrutiny now.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And this is something, Niranjan, we've seen very closely. And like the senior executive editor of 24 was telling us, Mr. Gopi Krishnan, very, very clearly, the FIR that has now been filed in the police station against the senior manager at BARC has to clearly show and understand what this complaint is really about, because BARC's manager has been named as accused number one. This is so serious, Niranjan, because the BARC manager, Premnath, being named clearly indicates that kickbacks were being routed. It was via possibly the crypto wallets. His role in the scandal is clear. This is based on the special investigation team that was earlier constituted under the DGP. The SIT's preliminary investigation had revealed substantial evidence leading the Kerala police to register the FIR. That means it's a thorough process that has been gone into. These are not figments of people's imagination. It's not the whims and fancies of any person or any vendetta, but this is real investigation by the SIT, and the News Broadcasters Digital and Media Federation has expressed concern over it. It's the largest body of media that expresses concern over this. I thank you both for giving us this news, and this is also something that we're going to be looking at Mr. Gopi Krishnan very closely, as the BARC manager is now under the scanner. India's largest and only accredited group of broadcasters is also, like I said, the NBDF, looked at it and said that there has to be a matter of concern.